Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. Talking twice as fast as I do now, yes. And not speaking to any of you, just saying chat. I would never say Linuli or Blastoise or HoboX. I would say chat. Yes, chat. It's a chat. Yes, chat. It's chat. And you call everyone your chat. Everyone is part of your chat, no matter what. You're all part of the chat. No personal messages to anyone, because it's just 5 million idiots spamming complete, mouth-drooling nonsense in your chat constantly. But you're filthy rich, so it's worth it, right? You make drivel content for morons, but at least you're rich, so it's all good. Yeah, it must be great being at the top, right? Thank you, Rack. I'm doing pretty good. He says, I hope you're doing good today. I'm glad. Common Frenzy said, I like your individual reactions to viewers. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Having smaller streams allows me to do that. If I had 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people on a stream, how would I react to everybody, right? What's going to happen is there's going to be cases, people are going to study this later, because they're going to say, how is darksydephil so successful and profitable with the small audience he has? Because of the content I put out is very different from everyone else. I'm not homogenizing my content to be stupid content for dumb people to throw me money and not caring about what content I put on the internet. I care about every piece of content I put on the internet, and the people who support me appreciate that, which is why I can only have an audience of 200-300 people, but be making a good living doing it. That's why. But they don't get that because they don't fucking have a brain in their head. They just make trash for idiots. So make trash for idiots and be rich and no one cares. I mean, fuck you. Who will care about that shit? It's worthless shit. Go for it. Linuli says, I think the current size is the sweet spot. If it becomes too big, you're just the chat. Too small, and it becomes lonely. Right, and I'll be honest. Playing Starfield last night, I was sad. Because most people were not engaged with the content and weren't talking to me. And when that happens, that's disappointing. If I have 200-300 people on a stream, I want you all engaging and having a good time. When we disconnect, that's terrible. And then, you know, that's the time when I feel like, yeah, it is kind of a waste. Like last night, I was having total fun with Starfield, but no one was part of that. And it made me sad because people were just disconnected. I don't want that. When I'm streaming, I want there to be a connection with the game, with me, and everyone's having a good time together. It feels like we're socially hanging out while there's a game going on. And that didn't happen last night. And I wonder, will that continue to be the pattern with Starfield now? I don't know. I guess we're going to see. Okay. Oh, he's got another tip. Wow, you guys are great today. Another tip. Thank you so much. I got a $2 here from chat. From the chat to chat. The chat to be $2. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat, for the $2 to support chat. Love the chat. Thanks for the support chat. Everything you do, chat. Love a chat. There you go. I could be xQc. In a heartbeat, I could be xQc. It's not hard. I just gotta be stupid. Say dumb shit constantly that has nothing to do with anything for an audience that scrolls by so fast you have no idea who anyone is. I mean, I told you, I tried reacting to xQc. I tried hard. How do you react to that? It's like, dude, this guy, these things he says are like, what the fuck? And then sometimes he's just watching the video and saying nothing. It's like, what is this? People watch this in the millions. This guy is a millionaire for nothing, but because I hate to say it, what's happened is back in the day, on YouTube particularly, content that rose to the top was content of value and quality and worth because people either found it like funny or informative or, you know what I'm saying? There was value to it. Now, the content that rises from the top is the most drivel, mouth drooler stuff. It really is. Because what's happened is now you cater to the biggest, widest audience, which just are people who just don't even think. They just look at the screen. Everyone, come on, everyone. We're on the channel. Look, 1 million viewers. What is that? That's the top content right now. This complete nonsensical trash that anyone intelligent would look at it for 2 seconds and be like, who the fuck would want to watch this? This is a complete waste of everyone's time. But that's the thing. People watching it don't get it because they're that dumb. They don't understand that's a waste of their time. They don't understand. It's not just xQc. Take a look at all the top content all over the internet right now. The drama content, the prank content, the trash political content. Everything has to be political now to make clickbait views, right? Every single thing on earth. This fucking, I guarantee you, this microfiber cloth is political. If I told you who manufactured it, there'd be people talking politics about my microfiber cloth today. Do you see? This is what they do, man. That's the quality of content on the internet today. It's completely changed to be, how do I milk it for money, right? It's sad. It's pathetically sad. The first signs of idiocracy. Yeah, go watch the movie Idiocracy. And you'd be like, wait, this is supposed to be a comedy? I thought it was a documentary. It was supposed to be a comedy when it came out, like 20 years ago. It's not anymore. That's literally what happened with people now. They're just that dumb. Just listen to this. Legit question from Beef Lord. How is the vest, hat, and glasses, which by the way I took off, not incentive to milk people for money? No one comes to my fucking stream and contributes to see it. It's that simple. This is just a silly thing. Right now, if I take this off, and if I take this off, okay? Did the viewers leave? Is everyone leaving in droves? People aren't here for that. All right? They're not. That's silly. It's a way to say, hey, listen, you supported me. Let's just do something absolutely silly together, right? Just for fun. No one says, man, let's send Phil $100 so he'll put on a red fedora today. No one fucking says that. That's a cop-out, again, from those who are so jealous of my success that they have to try to justify it that way. If you think this hat is the equivalent of someone reacting to trash content, right, and doing absolutely nothing. Chat. What did the chat say? The chat. Do you think this is the equivalent of that? Really? Do you not hear the meaningful conversation that we're having? Are you deaf? Do you not see the difference? Right? Or the other funny part about it, so I put the hat, I'm putting clothes on to be silly. There's people out there who literally take off their fucking shirt and suck cucumbers every day. Do you think there's a little difference between this risque, sexualized trash content versus me actually just putting a hat on? Do you see the difference? If you don't, I'm sorry, you're probably not the brain level for this content. You're just not. I really apologize that you're not the brain level to understand the difference, okay? There's a big difference between someone doing something risque. Literally every time they do something like that, it's the accident for me all over again, right? Only they're actually doing the accident for money. They're every single time that they take off their shirt and they fucking do that nonsense, they're doing it as a way to make money by doing something sensationalistic, right? My accident is the biggest sensational thing you will ever see happen on any of my streams. It will never happen again, and it was a complete accident. So make fun of me for having an accident happen, but these people get away with doing these ridiculous things, these pranks, these stunts, these awful things they do. That's acceptable somehow in the modern scheme of content creation, right? But me put a hat on, oh, what a horrible stunt he just pulled for money. Are you out of your mind? This stream would be successful without this hat, without that vest, without any of this. We'd all still be here having a good time. And if you don't believe that, you're a fucking idiot because you listen to the wrong people. And I can't help you from being stupid, okay? I can't. I can't make you not be stupid. That's right. BattleDuck says, remember, I say you don't play a YouTuber's life, right? The top YouTuber philosophy is just to get ahead by any means necessary. And that's correct. Well, how do they say it? Make that bag. By any means necessary, make that bag. It doesn't mean who you step on, who you screw over or ruin. It doesn't matter who you hurt. It doesn't matter if the content you put out there is completely worthless, drivel content that just clouds the internet with more trash that no one should be watching. It doesn't, as long as you made that bag, that's all that matters. And that's the philosophy of most of these people out there who make a living doing this. It's sad. There's some that are different, and there are exceptions to every rule, for sure. But sadly, when you see these people all follow these same tried and true formulas, right, to be successful, and yet why do they all look the same? Why do they all do the same things? That's why. Because they don't care. All they care about is the money that's coming in. And trust me, the moment the money dries up, they'll be out of there. They're only there for that. That's the only reason they were there to begin with. By the way, did you notice the vest has been off for 5 minutes and the audience didn't leave? You noticed that, right? No one contributed to see this vest. They contributed because they liked the content. And then as a way of saying thanks, I do something silly like put on a vest or a hat. I want to pay money to really see this Joker embarrass themselves publicly on a live stream because they're such a loser. They would actually do it for money because it's the only way they can make money because they're that desperate. That's the difference. See? Okay. No, actually, it wasn't that I wanted to take the vest off at all. That wasn't the point. The point I was making was that people aren't here for the vest. No one cares about this, right? No one at all. It's not a big deal. It just never has been. There was that stupid streak 3 years ago that happened, and then it was a big deal, and mostly it was amongst my trolls who have a very low mental capacity and thought that for some reason it was exciting to see me put on the vest every day. I don't get it. But outside of that, my fans just cared about supporting my content. That's why they were here supporting every day, and that's why the vest streak lasted so long. And now, it's not a big deal. But by the way, even not hitting the goals all the time, I'm still good because I still get consistent support. That's what I mean. People just don't get it. They don't get the formula. That in 15 years, rather than me focusing on satisfying every moron out there, instead I focused on my actual fan base that cared, and now I make content they love and they support me. People don't understand that because no one else has done it. Who else does that? Everyone else, I gotta appeal to the massive fan base. When I get the maximum views and the maximum idiots in my chat, that means I made it. No, not at all. I went completely the opposite way. Weed out the bad influence and sit here with the positive people and have good streams that they love, and they will pay to see it continue because they like that stuff. It's a complete different philosophy that no one has done yet. Here I am. Am I not the case that it works? But I guess not, because again, these morons just want to sit there and I can't believe that, so let's just make fun of them constantly and say dumb shit that's not true, right? So there you go.
I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.